Did you get scared? Did you get scared? Are you okay?
Yeah.
What was that?
Alright, let's talk dash cams today. These are things that I kind of feel are necessary. For the last 3 years, I've had a dash cam in all of my vehicles, forward facing, and the Challenger has one rear facing. Just to kind of keep track of what's going on the road. They generally record about 9 hours of solid footage at 1080p, and I just kind of go in there and grab some random stuff that happens in front of me or behind me, just for fun. I have had a few incidents and accidents where these cameras have recorded, and I'll show you them here. But most of the time it's either road rage or somebody doing something silly or somebody kind of getting on my nerves. So we're going to try and keep this positive and have a little fun with it at the same time. This is all the footage I collected so far. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here's a nice hit and run footage, driving my son home in the Challenger, and this cute little woodland creature decides to cross the road at the last second out of nowhere, and then take off into the woods. Luckily this happened right before I wrapped the bumper, so all the damage wound up getting covered up. Here's one straight from my Instagram. This Mustang is a strong advocate for lane splitting. Not sure if anybody told him though, he's not a motorcycle. This is an unfortunate one because I feel it could be avoided. We've got a person who lives on a main street, as you can see how busy this road is, with woods on one side and their house on another. And they like looking at pretty deer, so what do? They set up deer feeders on their front lawn on the opposite side of the road from the forest. So you're basically saying, here's some food, why don't you run across this street and, go grab some. And, then run back into the woods without getting killed by a car. These people don't think things through, and this leads to us winding up killing a deer with 2 of our kids in the car, and on top of that, significant damage. The bumper is cracked, the grill is shot, the license plate's done, the bottom grill, the diffuser down below. I mean, yeah, it's a Hyundai, but still, bro, stop being stupid, people. You don't feed wildlife by luring them out into traffic. Just don't.
At Uncle Jeff's house, I could sing that.
Okay, pull over. Pull in. It's still there.
You're joking, right?
Good, pull in. Just pull in so you can nose, just like right in the middle there.
What happened?
We hit a deer.
Here's our first attempt to keep it fluffy while we get cut off in traffic. So I'm cruising to work, and we get this lovely green monstrosity that just pulls out in front. So from about 40 miles an hour down to below 20 in an instant. It is kind of annoying, but this guy obviously loves this car. He's also a avid Devils fan because, you don't just put 2 Devil stickers on your car if you kind of like them. You can see he's having a little bit of trouble staying in the lanes here, but that's most likely because he's, trying to tag all his fellow head turners in the latest photo of the Green Beast. There's nothing I love more than driving my car when it's clean. But there are so many things fighting against me that it's sometimes you just gotta give in and let it happen. As you can see from this big cloud of dust right here, we've got a dump truck hit the railroad tracks, exploded into a big cloud of dust. On top of that, now I gotta follow this same dump truck all the way to work. And then, as we kind of fast forward and cut this clip, you'll notice from the timestamp, same dump truck, same day, we run into my second most favorite thing, landscapers. Not just any landscapers, landscapers that feel it's necessary to blow all the crap from their customers' lawns right into the road and right at your car. Windows open, don't care. Clean car, don't care. Rocks, don't care. I really hate these guys, and unfortunately, I can't stay positive for this one. Here's an interesting one. Same day as the dump truck, same day as the landscaper. Car's not so much that clean anymore, but we kind of come up this hill and we're kind of at a detour. So maybe these nice gentlemen will let me know which way to go. Or maybe not. Guys? Hello? And so as I turn the corner, I kind of take a look, and we got tar on the road. We got, asphalt being dumped. We've got dump trucks and all this other stuff. I decide, hey, if they're not even paying attention to me to help me make my turn and tell me which way to go, I'm just going to go ahead and pull in this do not enter and swing a U-turn and get the hell out of there. This dude here couldn't wait to get into happy hour, so he just decided to drive right in the front door. This happens at this intersection pretty much every day. You sit in line to go straight, somebody blows down the left turn only lane and cuts in at the last second. It's just the way it is, and who cares? If I got room, I'll let somebody in. If I don't feel like it, I don't. But this BMW driver wasn't paying attention, and he got really, really angry. It's kind of funny. So, once all was said and done, and he got his spot back, I decided, you know what, I don't want to deal with these two anymore, so I went down the left lane since I'm making a left turn anyway. Apparently that got him even more angry, so he proceeded to get behind me and sit about 1.25 inches off my bumper for the next mile or so. Yay, road rage. This is another one of those problem areas on my daily commute. So a little backstory is what they did is they put a little doctor's office in that area, and it caters to older people. So some of these people really shouldn't be driving. I've come through that area and I've seen cars driven straight across the road into the woods, or major accidents in that spot. And one time I even kind of drove up on a guy teetering on a rock, or actually I say a boulder, and I have no idea how they got the car up there. It was pretty intense. So anyway, sometimes people pull out, and this guy did just that and then decided to just stop right in the left lane on a 40 to 50 mile an hour road. Hey, look, it's that intersection again. This time I know what's going to happen. I know this truck right here, this monstrosity, which is blowing a really wicked rich fuel mixture right out the tailpipe, right into my windows. I know what he's going to do, so I give him some space, plus the stench. I got to give him the room for the stench. So anyway, he decides not to take the space, but at the same time he decides to blow through the left turn only lane and continue going straight. Hey, I tried being nice, but to be honest with you, I can't stand the stench of that truck anymore, so I'm just going to go on ahead and blow right past him. Alright, so this one's pretty funny. We've got the intersection, the normal place. We're just sitting here, chilling out. We got this truck coming in out of nowhere, tries cutting in. I can't remember if I was going to let him go or not, but either way, he won, obviously. Let him have it. Then he begins driving erratically. And this is the weird part because, first of all, he's swerving all over this road. And I don't know if you can see it in the video, but if you watch the lower left section of the door, you're going to see a spray coming out of there. Now, it's 5:30. That is a day's worth of wet, nasty dog water spraying out of the vehicle.
No, it's this truck in front of us.
Ew, truck is disgusting.
And you could basically hear from my son's response that it doesn't smell very good. I got the windows and the sunroof open, and the car is basically being coated in this nastiness. So I want to give a shout out to Flying Fur Groomers for your amazing driving skills and for spreading your pleasant scents all over Bergen County, New Jersey.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
You know that thing at a traffic light that triggers almost every human being? Where the light turns green and 0.002 seconds goes by and the guy behind you beeps? Well, this is what happens here. Unfortunately, my wife got caught in the middle of it. They're in a school zone. She just picked the kids up from school. She goes to make the turn, and the guy that got beeped at makes a left turn when he really shouldn't have. and then cuts across the front of my wife's car, slams on the brakes, jumps the curb, parks there, so the guy behind him that beeped at him can pass by so he can do whatever road ragey thing he wants to do. Unfortunately, my wife goes to go around him just as that guy goes by, and she almost clips him. Doesn't hit him. She's fine. Kids are fine. But the fact is that these two numbskulls decided to have a little road rage battle and didn't really care about anybody around them. So just think twice before you start triggering people or, pushing someone who's having a bad day into road rage or even getting involved. I have to say, after getting a dash cam, road rage is more fun when I'm behind the action recording it as opposed to being involved. So think about that. Get a dash cam, have a little bit more fun on the road, and also stay safe out there.